What's up, everybody? It's the movie guy. Well, I just end up watching a treat of a movie, Chuck Norris in Invasion USA, which I love this movie so much growing up in the 80s. One of my favorite Chuck Norris movies. This was directed by Joseph Zito, who directed Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. Jay Calloway did the music, he did the music for Star Trek The Next Generation, Missing in Action, a couple other Chuck Norris movies. He also did the music for uh, Silver Bullet, and obviously this stars Chuck Norris as Matt Hunter, Richard Lynch as Rostov, who he played in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Also, there's a cameo by Michael Carmine, who is in the movie Leviathan. And this had a budget of $12 million, and it was successful. It had $17 million at the box office, and it's got a 21% from the critics on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's got a 51% from the fans. I love that the fan score is so much higher. Chuck Norris really wanted to have Whoopi Goldberg in this movie as the female journalist, but Joseph Zito said no. And Chuck, in an interview, said that was the last time he ever worked with Joseph Zito. So the one scene that was in the neighborhood where Rostov is taking down the houses during Christmas. Well, apparently, those houses were going to be demolished anyway. For I think it was the Hartsfield Jackson International Airport in Atlanta, they were going to knock all those houses down anyway to expand the airport. And they were like, yeah, you guys could do this, do what they did in the movie. Chuck Norris has got so many funny lines in this, like the one I recorded where the guy comes up and watching wiping his car down. He's like, I'm gonna hit you with so many rights, you guys are gonna be begging for a laugh. Or the one scene at the church where the bad guys are going to do something to the church and they hit the detonator and then nothing happens. And then Matt Hunter, aka Chuck Norris, is like, oh, it didn't work, huh? It's gonna work now. You know why I always shut my brain off every time I watch this movie? Because I'm just like, how does Matt Hunter, aka Chuck Norris, know where all the bad guys are gonna be? Like at the mall scene, the highway scene with the school bus. I'm like, wait, how does he know? Like, and what agency is he working for? He call it the agency, the FBI. I don't know. He's a special agent and stuff. I have no idea. But apparently, they made a sequel called Avenger Force, and in '86, but Chuck Norris turned it down. But they still use the character name of Matt Hunter from this movie. It's probably garbage because, obviously Chuck Norris didn't reprise his role as Matt Hunter in this. But great 80s movie. I know Chuck Norris signed a 6-picture deal with Canon. And I don't know, it's a movie that I just love so much. Like, I am so torn up that Chuck Norris passed away. Like, freaking love his movie. So through the end of this March, the remaining days of March, and then the whole month of April, I am going to dedicate it to rewatching and watching some of Chuck Norris's movies for the first time, because I know I haven't seen all of them, but I did see a lot of them. So anyway, Invasion USA, you know what? I love it so much, and I don't care. It's a 10 out of 10. It's an epic, fantastic 80s movie, and I always love this movie. I remember just renting this movie so many times at the local video store that the video store guy should have just gave it to me free. My dad would be like, "No, we're not watching Invasion USA again. You just watched it last weekend." Uh, but anyway, I love it. I love it so much. It's probably my second favorite. No, this is my favorite role of Chuck Norris. I think I might have said during the Wake of the Dragon that was my favorite role of Chuck Norris, but that's my second favorite. That's my second favorite. But anyway, uh, fantastic movie. Love it so much. Anyway, that's it from the movie guy. I'm going to bed. Have a great night, everybody.